Welcome, Sam-ariffic Science fan. You know what? I cannot do a Dracula voice. Hello, Sam-ariffic Science fans. Welcome to the Sam-ariffic Science Halloween special for 2025. One of the creatures most commonly associated with Halloween is a vampire bat, but they're not really as scary as the media makes them out to be. Today, we're going to unfold the world of vampire bats. Vampire bats are a New World species of bat, meaning they live on the western continent. Vampire bats specifically live mostly in South America, but some will go as far north as Mexico, so nowhere near your attic. Unless you live in South America or Mexico. They usually nest in dark locations such as in a cave, knothole, under bridges, or even in abandoned buildings. There are many different species of vampire bats, 3 species total. There is a common vampire bat that we're talking about today, as well as the white-winged vampire bat and the hairy-legged vampire bat. They're all very similar, the biggest difference being the common vampire bat's diet that we'll talk about later. Vampire bats live in groups, usually somewhere between 20 to 100 vampire bats, and they all get along very well. They spend up to 2 hours at a time grooming each other and just hanging out. They also, as gross as this sounds, give regurgitated blood to members of the roost who couldn't leave the nest. I'm sorry if I just made you regurgitate some of your Halloween candy, but it's just a fact. Now, for the part of the video that I'm sure you've all been eagerly awaiting, the main event of a vampire bat, its diet. Vampire bats are famous for sucking blood, and it's true, they do suck blood, but not human blood. There is a main difference between the 3 species of vampire bats. The common vampire bats enjoy drinking on cow blood, but the other 2 prefer bird blood. The blood sucking doesn't hurt the animal at all, by the way, as the bat usually only takes about 2 tablespoons. The process of how the vampire bat's feeding works is actually pretty interesting too. Their nose is specially designed to sense the heat of blood, kind of like a spooky version of the heat vision possessed by some other animals. Anyway, it uses its nose to find a vein. Once it does, it uses its incisors to nip the skin, and then waits for the blood to trickle out of the wound. It then uses its tongue to lap up about 2 tablespoons worth of blood, and then it has had its meal. The process takes around 20 minutes, during which they hope the animal doesn't wake up. The vampire bat is nocturnal, so it does this all at night while its prey is asleep. If the animal wakes up, it'll probably leave and the bat's meal is gone. Now, with a full belly, it's too heavy to fly, so it actually walks, or sometimes even runs, using its legs and wings to act like a 4-legged animal. The vampire bat is the only bat in the world that can run and jump. Anyway, that's about all for this video, Sam-ariffic Science fans. I hope you have fun trick-or-treating tonight, and thank you for watching.